Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're looking at the Volvo EX30. Well, we're not really looking at it exactly. What we're looking at is a really cool teaser video by Volvo, and this new EV is set to be starting around $50,000. Now, this is a first full teaser for the Volvo EX30, and it hints at a bold LED design and possibly a full-width front light bar. Now, Volvo's new next-generation electric vehicle, the luxuriously appointed 3-row EX90 SUV, isn't even out yet, but the Swedish company is already talking about the follow-up, and the follow-up is actually a smaller SUV that's based on the same platform. This small SUV will debut on June the 7th globally, and the US reservations will open up on that day. Now, while the EX30 name has been floating around for a few months now, knowing that it will receive a proper debut relatively soon should excite fans, Swedish design and company's committee to safety. Now, this is the teaser in question. Interior, we've got a glimpse. Swedish flag, luxurious leather material. It's looking good so far. I must say I really like this teaser because it's quite creative. You know, I think they're taking this on in a very different direction. Now, the full light bar, we can see that in the video. That's looking quite exciting. But even more so, this car is starting to look very similar to the EX90, and it's supposed to. I'd like to remind you, it is based on the same platform. And in majority of the design, it will be very similar. It will be almost the same. There will be a few unique features that are different. I also glimpsed a couple of cameras on the car as well. That's looking good. Volvo and Polestar are starting to add more cameras to their car, which is more exciting for me. There is one thing I'm not entirely certain on, and that is if this vehicle will have the same headlights as the EX90. As you know, the EX90 has a automated headlight, so when you switch between dip headlights, the headlights actually transform. It actually transforms, which is incredible. I've never seen such a feature on any car, to be honest. I've probably seen similar features, but never the same, never in such a distinctive manner. So it's looking good. It's looking different. It's looking positive and exciting for Volvo, to be honest. I'm expecting this vehicle to be a full-size SUV, of course, but just obviously not as big as the EX90. A few other images that I caught glimpse of the top of the vehicle. It's looking real good, looking real slick. The headlight, once again, they're looking very different from the EX90 headlights. So I don't know what Volvo is coming out with, but because it looks like they're genuinely trying to innovate, and I like that. And these front headlights, the light bar, this looks completely different from anything else I've seen on the market thus far. We've seen other headlights. We've never seen something quite like this. It's quite exciting. Now, I'm hoping that there will be a full presentation unveiling this vehicle. Then I can live stream the entire event, to live stream my reaction, and we can all watch this unveil at the same time. That would be incredible. This is a closer look at the seat, the material. Looking good once again. It's the new Volvo design, isn't it? That's what's taking the space by storm. And once again, that's a closer look at the rear of the vehicle, the light bars. Very similar to the Volvo EX90, if not the exact same. I did try to snap a couple of closer pictures to this vehicle. This is what it looks like, of course. And you can see it's a full-on SUV. It does take the shape of an SUV, which is good to see. Very different kind of SUV because obviously this is new territory. This is a fully electric vehicle that is built to be electric. You know, it's not an hybrid. It's not the kind of platform that's based on a petrol car. It's based on an electric car. Now, according to Volvo, thinking small is one of the biggest ideas. It is likely the vehicle will fit beneath the Volvo 40 series of EVs, including the C40 Recharge and the XC40 Recharge. And according to Top Gear, Volvo's CEO first teased its upcoming EV lineup last year. He said that a smaller SUV would be better suited to city driving, perhaps for the first-time buyers. In the future, we'll be targeting Gen Z, 18 to 19-year-olds, We do not speak to this demographic at the moment, but we are definitely heading in that direction. So that's what Volvo wants. They want the younger audience. And this makes complete sense because everyone is locking into an ecosystem these days. Everyone who uses Apple products, they're in the Apple ecosystem. If you use Google products, Android products, you're in the Google or Android ecosystem. If you're using BMW cars, you're more likely to buy another BMW. It's a similar thing with Polestar and Volvo. If you're using those vehicles, you're more likely to buy another one if you did like it. And that's a good thing because starting at 18, you can buy 2-3 different Volvos throughout your entire lifetime, and that's key. And these are electric cars, and that's where the future is going. So I like the way our Volvo is thinking. Now it will officially unveil on June the 7th, like I said previously, but the time will be 7:30 a.m. ET time, Eastern Standard. So when will it be available in the US for pre-orders? On the same day of the reveal. Now, as its largest electric SUV, the EX90 released in 2022, Volvo will drip out announcements about the car in the meantime. So little by little, we'll see some more teasers. But this is a nice glimpse of the future. And by the way, I've made previous videos about the Volvo EX90 on this channel. I've written articles on our website as well. Be sure to check that out. Hope you enjoy this kind of content. So there's a difference in price. The EX90, the big SUV, the big family SUV, starting around $80,000. That's quite a high price tag. Now with the EX30 is rumored to be starting around $50,000. Now that's far more attractive, especially for younger buyers who can't really afford something like a $100,000 car or $80,000 car. So the question is now, what do you think about the vehicle thus far? Do you like the idea? Are you liking the teaser? Are you liking the design interpretation thus far? I'm liking it, if I'm being completely honest. I am liking the design thus far. It's looking good. Now, I happened to find a few additional design images of what this vehicle could look like. This is a design interpretation from the side, kind of giving me Polestar 3 vibes. Not the exact same. However, it is based on the same platform as the Polestar 3, and I am getting slight Polestar 3 vibes. And that's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing because essentially there'll probably be 2 Polestar 3s, the Volvo EX30 and the Polestar 3. We can compare them in size when we see them in person, but it's giving me a little bit of Polestar 3 vibe. Maybe it's just me, but hey, let me know. It does look a little bit smaller than the Polestar 3, which is good because that's what they're going for. But I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.